So I was on a call today and I was with a company, and they're not a huge shipper, but they're growing year over year over year. They're doing about 300 to 350 shipments a month at any given time, but because of the two different systems they use between order and financial, right, they're basically entering 3,000 pieces of redundant information to execute their carrier payables and also update internal records with tracking numbers to share with customer service or support so they can get to the end consumer, alert them of tracking, stay on top of that, right? So when you unpack all of this, what you'll end up finding is that, man, I have a lot of process improvement and workflow automation I can bring to the table. And what does all that reduction in labor really do for you? Not to mention what it does for the morale of the company. Like if I work for somebody and I'm somewhat starting to figure things out, I'm starting to become skilled labor for you. Now, I don't, as skilled labor, want to 10 key all day and enter information into a system when it can be automated, and you can continue to elevate that employee and repurpose them to actually scale and grow your business and start impacting your customer experience, which is what matters, right? How you can impact that customer experience in that bottom line. So all of a sudden, through automation and connecting systems that previously weren't connected, you're going to start reducing labor allocation needed for very lay tasks. And now you can repurpose that labor. Not only that, by having that connective tissue, you're going to be able to collect that data probably in one central location. Now you can start baselining, managing, and measuring the inputs in the outputs. This gives you, a small business, different levers that you can pull as the company scales up or down. You'll understand your cost to a T, and you can start doing really neat things like some of our shippers have, where they figured out how they can bury all their freight costs into the item or product itself, sell it as free shipping, right, and get it out the door and have a better go-to-market commensurate to their competition. But it's all because they have that connective tissue. They understand, they know what the baseline is, they can manage and measure the inputs and outputs. And you can't do that when you're in separate silos that don't have that connective tissue, that don't talk to each other.